Hi everybody, today is Saturday, July 11th, and it is a little after 5 p.m. Central Standard Time here in my southwest suburb of Chicago. Hope you all are having a great day, or a great night, depending on whenever you view this. I just wanted to show you the new solar panels that were put on my roof yesterday. It was too hot and we were too tired. It was an early start to the day, and it was a long day, so sorry I didn't show you the panels yesterday, but here they are. And so it seems like for the ranch houses they don't put any on top of the garage for some reason. What you doing, Shayla? Huh? What's going on? Oh, my neighbor's walking. Jackson, he's the one that used to say hi, but now if there's other Trumpers out, Trumper neighbors, he doesn't acknowledge me at all. But here's my neighbor's house across the street, and they have it on their garage, and then they have it on that side, and then on the other side. But they must have more energy usage. It goes by your ComEd bill, Commonwealth Edison, and it goes by your usage, what the state will allow you to get. So they have 2 electric vehicles, I think, or at least one. I know they have one new vehicle and it's electric. The wife drives that one. They're the ones that got their panels last year through the state-funded program. And so and they have 2 little kids. They're very nice. They're the ones that told us about the program, and the husband, he introduced us to the sales rep guy that was over by his house checking things out. But here is the hookup on the side. So I don't know if you can see. Whoa, sorry about that. So that's that. And there's a little cap that's on the top of the roof that I guess it's like a grounding thing or hookup for the inverter for the panels. And I'm going to hurry up here because I do not want to be out front when Dan comes around with his dog Jackson. I just don't feel like dealing with fake people. I'm getting too old for that, No, get away from there. No. That's not your flowers. So I'll show you how they have the panels. Don't go there. No. Come here. Shayla Marie. So then, that's above the garage, and that's the hookup. And then they hook it up over to a thing that's on the back of the house, which I'll probably do a short video of that. So, yeah, those are the solar panels. We have those 2 tall shrubs there, as well as the big, huge maple trees that are as old as me. So hopefully the sun will be able to get through. But yeah, the trees are very old in my subdivision. Huge trees. Shout out to Tree Hugging Buddhists, by the way. Check out their YouTube channel. They're pretty awesome. As well as some others. So, but yeah, I noticed like my Trumper neighbors all have big, huge American flags in their front yards. It's like they have to overcompensate, And that one he has his on his garage door. I think that's kind of stupid, disrespectful to the flag, in my opinion. But we're gonna go to the backyard now and wait until Dan and Jackson are back in their their U-shaped ranch. Right, Shayla? Yeah, we don't want to deal with fake-ass people. Oh, excuse my language. Shayla, don't swear. That's against the rules. You're going to get Mommy in trouble. Oh, sorry, Mama. I won't do it again. Ooh, lots of good stuff to sniff here. Yeah. So, oh, and this Asiatic lily in the front bloomed. One of them bloomed. And there's a couple more here that are ready to pop. And then some more pink flowers that are very aromatic bloomed on this perennial. I forget what it's called. Hydrangea, that's having a little bit of an issue. This is the matching perennial that got smushed by a soccer ball. This is actually technically a weed, but it looks like dainty little daisies. And then I still haven't split this hosta. I think I'm probably just going to wait till next spring and try to do it early before it grows and grows and grows. Because it's supposed to be hot next week. We're going to have another mini heat wave here in the Midwest. So this perennial is doing awesome. It's my best one. It hasn't bloomed in a couple of years because, again, this one, the dead part, well, my boyfriend thought they were dead pieces. He broke them off. He's like, oh, those are sticks. It's like, no, that's the plant. And then this tiger lily, or day lily, whatever you want to call it. And then some more of my hostas. And the one clearance plant that I got for $2 at Walmart didn't make it. So the other one is still okay and has little light purple flowers. And then my lavenders here, and then a couple of the other technically weed daisy pots are here. My boyfriend Nathan moved these out of the way for the solar panel and gutter guy. And so we just, haven't moved them back yet. But these hostas are doing well. I love the purple flowers. This is a different species of hosta. And the slugs are attacking it. Get out of there. So, any suggestions about how to get rid of the slugs, please leave me a comment. I Google searched online, and it said to get like one of those shallow aluminum pipe pans, you can get them like at the $1.25 store, or whenever you get a graham cracker crust that's pre-made at Aldi grocery store. I have a couple of those on hand. But here's the little hosta, and it seems to be doing okay. Some of the flowers are gone and done, but this window was done right. So it's like night and day between this window and the two north-facing windows off my kitchen. That one was not done very well. But check out my other video and let me know what you think. And here is one of my white rose bushes. And it's got a couple of buds. Just two. Because the sawflies. Oh, here's another one. Yay, there's another one right there. The sawflies really attack the heck out of it. Oh, and here's another cluster of buds. So that's cool. So it didn't completely kill it. Haha, sawflies. And this Asiatic lily is going to pop any moment, as well as these right here. These always do better because I think they get more shade. This is where the intense hot sun is for most of the morning and afternoon. Then about 4:30, 5 o'clock, then the shade is over there. So, but there's a big, I guess, cultural festival going on behind my village hall today. And so if you hear some noises in the background, that's what that is. It's called Uncle Booker's Barbecue, and they spell barbecue B-A-R hyphen Q hyphen, no, Barbie. My brain is fried. B-A-R hyphen B hyphen K-E-W. So that's how they spell barbecue. So it's like that must be their food truck business, and they're having a big festival, around that food truck. It's all kinds of barbecue and turkey legs, pulled pork sandwiches, brisket, rib tips, hot links, cornbread, all kinds of things. And they're supposed to have live music. It was from noon until 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So these are my lilies of the valley, and I was able to pull some of the weeds the other morning. And then here's some more. There's 2 lily of the valley here. A salvia, a yellow rose bush. It has one little bud on it. Where is it? There it is right there. And then that Asiatic lily again. So yeah, I'm going to go over on the garage side. We've got to put back that patio stuff. And not today. My boyfriend Nathan had to head out and do his Uber Eats job because they have a special bonus from now until 9 p.m. And then he signed up for some quest. He's got to complete 40 trips by Sunday. And he was going to do 50, but when we had all this last minute schedule changes with the solar panels, we were literally told like 2:30 in the afternoon saying they were coming the next morning. So it was like, okay, last minute notice. Good thing we're not, got other plans or have, other things going on. And then we were told that the window wraps and fascia, that's what they did, fascia and window wraps, that they were coming on the same day, Friday. So it's like, I communicated with both companies and said, alrighty. So they said, they'll work it out. There'll be space for everybody. I said, okay. We had the solar panel company park their white contractor van in the driveway because they were lifting the 50-pound solar panels by hand up on the roof. They were not going to use a machine. When the roof was done, the roofing company had a motorized machine that they would put the bundles of shingles on and then lift it up to the top of the roof and then unload it from the machine, flat plank or whatever you want to call it. But I'll show you here. The sun's going to be in my eyes. Gotta step back a little. I don't know if you can see up on. Shayla, stop pulling me. Shayla. There we go. Bug. The gnats are coming out. So here, I think you can start to see it now. There. So there's up on the roof, and then it's up there from the panels. It's connected like that. So I guess that's how they do it. I don't know. This is the first experience with solar panels, so I really don't know. But I did see another ranch house a couple blocks over that has the solar panels, and they only have it on the front of their house, and they don't have any on their garage either. So, I don't know. But the other neighbor, he's got it on his 2-car garage. And then here is, oh, this perennial bloomed. Cool. And this is a hosta that's doing very, very well. It doesn't need much care or upkeep. And then that one I watered a little bit. And then this is the one that got squashed again. I watered it that night and then again in the morning. I didn't water it today yet, but yeah, so this is the hookup. And it goes all the way up there. And so the fascia is that part. The soffit is the underneath part, which I always get confused what is what, which is which. But the fascia is done, that's all new. I think that needs a couple more, I think that needs 2 more nails there. I'm gonna ask the big boss, because I sent a couple pics and a text message to the project manager, and they must not be working today. Got no reply. Oh, there seems to be a gap. Oh, crap. They didn't match this up very well either. You see that? They didn't do the fascia right. Oh, crap. And then, yeah, see, it's not flush. Water is going to get in there, and snow and ice. You know, Nathan tried to be out here to make sure they did everything right, but, you know, don't eat that stuff, please. No. Shayla, Shayla, Shayla. So then there's another little, that doesn't look like it's flush either. And a couple more nails would be nice. What do y'all think? Yep. A couple more nails. Needs to be done. I mean, you know, I don't have a $1 million mini McMansion like some of the ritzier suburbs have. But what I do have, I want to keep nice, you know? Because this is probably the only house that I'm going to be able to have and afford, so I want to, you know, keep it nice and keep it maintained. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's from. Alright, and then we have my cherry tomato plants out here, along with all the other stuff that and I watered them this morning, but, yeah, I'm starting to get winded from the, I don't know what the humidity is now. It was 100% humidity this morning, and then about an hour and a half ago it was only like 57%. There's a nice little breeze. But yeah, so there's our, oh, and one of the tomatoes on this plant on the left had a red cherry tomato on it. So I picked it this morning and I washed it off and I ate it. So it's like, I was the one that bought them. I was the one that wanted them. Nathan didn't want any plants at all this year. But see, look, it's already bone dry. So maybe I do need to water these guys. Maybe I should put them back on the patio so that, say, by 2:30, 3 o'clock, they're in the shade so they don't get burnt up. See, in the morning, this part of the yard is shaded over. And then throughout the day, you know, the morning sun hits the kitchen in the back part of the house. But then, say, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the patio is all shaded over. And then this is where the intense sun is. So, I don't know. But there's lots of little yellow flowers, which means more tomatoes. And let me tell you, that tomato that I picked off of this one that was red, fully red. It was delicious. Tasted way better than the cherry tomatoes that you get in the store. Way, way better. And no pesticides. So, bonus. Where are you going, Shayla? No, I'm not going to the corner of the yard. She always wants to go to the corner of the yard. So I'm going to end it here. I think I should maybe move these to the patio one at a time and without Shayla in tow. And I'm going to end on this note, on a positive note, with my little bumblebee wind spinner. And hope you all have a great night or a great day. Please like and subscribe and drop me a comment and let me know what you think of the caulking job for the window wraps, especially on the north-facing side kitchen windows. They just don't look right to me. Alright, take care everyone. Bye for now.